Are you busy Tuesday, April 30th?
Yo, what is up, you guys? Welcome to another episode of the Cruda Realidad podcast. It's your boy Mando, and we got who we got over there?
Lily Bay in the house.
And you guys, today's a super special episode. We have some guests. They're not only super dope people, they're business owners. They are family to us.
Not to us, they are family.
They're family. Go ahead, babe. Introduce them.
All right, you guys. Today's special guest, as promised on last week's episode, is drum roll, please. You don't have a drum roll there?
Yeah. Go ahead. I'll put it in there.
My brother Chamoy Nito and my cuñada Janelle, which is also referred to as Planet Pancake.
Planet Pancake. Yeah, buddy.
What's up, you guys? Introduce yourselves. Tell us a little bit about yourselves, and don't be shy.
Well, I'll make it easy for you guys. I listen to La Plática, and when they have guests, they pretty much ask them, what is your Uber pitch? For example, if you're riding an Uber, what do you tell the Uber driver you do for a living?
For work, yeah.
There you go,
or for a living.
I feel like it's kind of fun to play with the Uber and just like, you can make up literally whatever you want. Like, are you really going to see this person again? So you can, I don't know, just...
But if you were being dead serious.
But if I was being dead serious, I don't know. I'd be like, I'm a stay-at-home mom. I ain't got no job. What the fuck? Like, I'm going to just be real.
The fuck? This is Shady
The fuck? What about you, Nito?
So my Uber pitch would be that I'm a stay-at-home dad as well, but I do have my job, which is Chamoy Nito.
Yeah.
I don't really talk about it much, but I guess my job would be just working Fridays and Saturdays and making tacos and chamoy.
Yeah.
Well, you're fucking cutting yourself short because Chamoy Nito is an online brand, sells some of the best homemade chamoy, sells
Facts.
top of the line, my favorite, Lily Bay's favorite, michelada mix. I could sign for it right here. I could tell you guys that this is my favorite. I compare this michelada mix to,
No, we don't compare it to nothing because everything we've had, we've never loved.
Right. So what I'm trying to say is that when I look for a michelada, I look for that. That'll be a good michelada. So yeah, he has great micheladas. And his number one selling chamoy, what is it? The pickles? Explain that part because that's your favorite.
Oh my God, you guys. You guys have seen me eat them on lives, even on here on the Cruda Realidad. But what has been trending for him recently, it would be the pickle michelada, spicy michelada pickles, which we and my friends, my sisters, my nieces, my nephews are all obsessed. Yes or no, baby?
Right.
Obsessed, right?
Like a little too much. I get worried sometimes of how much they love these micheladas.
I have like 3 jars
these
inside
pickles.
my refrigerator.
Sometimes I have to like remind myself, like, people are not lying to us because they tell us so often.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I feel like they really do like it because you know how your family can be like, yeah, they're good, but
when they sell
when
out,
you guys are like constantly getting them and you know the family's constantly showing support
And everyone's like always supporting us online too. Like when we
Yeah.
have restock, we always like sell out because everyone's just pickle
Waiting
crazy.
for it.
Yeah, and Nito definitely undersells himself. He
Yeah.
does.
Yeah, he definitely does.
Well,
He gets
I never
so,
really talk about it. So
know.
when I do get
We're
put,
So
gonna-
now we can practice. Now you
Yeah.
gotta be like, I'm a business owner. I do online. I sell online. And if they ask you, what do I sell? And you can say, oh, I make homemade products such as something called
I feel like my resume is so extensive because I literally do from like A to Z with the business. So I don't really get to break it down because I don't have one area that I'm doing. It's just like
like you're
multiple.
I'll make it easy for you. For today, we're talking about Chamoy Nito. We're not talking about the weekend job. We're not talking about any of the aguas, which that's a whole nother subject. But today we have Chamoy Nito in the house because the only way to access Chamoy Nito for you guys back at home is online.
Yeah.
Unless you come to Tampa and you try his aguas and you try his micheladas here,
That's
homemade.
true.
You know.
Yeah.
So today we're gonna focus on Chamoy
That's
Nito.
true. Well, let me get a little more into that. Chamoy Nito is a brand where online, like Mando says, he sells everything that we just mentioned, which is chamoy, michelada mix, michelada pickles, right? And aside from that, sometimes he does have some merch on there and other little things like that. But aside from that, on the weekends, Chamoy Nito also posts up sells aguas frescas, sells tacos, sells planet pancake, mini pancakes.
Yes.
And it's like a whole deal. He even shows up at local markets and has these things available too. But for you guys at home that aren't in Tampa, that is what you can buy from him online. So that is why we're focusing on that, because de nada me sirve to hype up his aguas and everything if you guys can.
Which you guys do come and come to the rancho and you guys purchase.
Tell them, Nito, how is it when people come?
No, it's honestly kind of cool when people come in and they're like, yeah, we see you guys on like TikTok or on YouTube with your sisters or posts.
Social media, right?
Social media, yes. So I'm always just like, man, that's crazy to think about how far people come out to come support us.
Where have they came out from?
Well,
and how often do they come?
Bro, okay,
Every
I want to
week.
tell you about this one girl. I really don't remember her name, but she comes every single like chance she gets because she comes out here for work and she's from Chicago.
Okay.
And she literally is like, I found out about you guys through the podcast or through Lily Bay, and she's like, I posted up here and I haven't stopped. And she brings her coworkers from Chicago through.
Cool.
She brought like, I don't know, her family came through. Like, she is a diehard. Yeah.
Love that. Yeah.
But there's so many people who come through that like come from you guys or just like in general.
Like for sure every weekend or every
Oh,
other
absolutely.
weekend.
Sure.
From out of state, you guys.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
before I would be like, there's no way people are gonna come because Tampa is not like Miami or like New York or LA. It's not as big as that. So when I would be posting them, I would just hope and pray that people, when they come out, they come out. But so many people have showed love to going to my mom's store on the weekend, that to the point where my mom literally has been bugging me to at least make her a cutout, right? Yes or no? She's like, Lily, I need a cutout of you and Mando because even though you're not here, at least
They
people
want the
could,
picture.
People could
They
take
want
a
a
picture.
picture.
With us
No,
so
it's
that
so
they can.
true, yeah.
Always telling me, I'm like, Mom,
gotta do it,
I'm
man.
not
We
gonna
gotta do it.
have a cutout
We
of
gotta do it.
myself at your store.
Yeah.
What the hell? Where was I?
But
going with this?
goddamn, we're literally 10 minutes in, and I have not introduced the episode number. We're on episode 85.
real?
Back in 1985, fun fact, Back to the Future movie came out.
Shit.
So on every episode, I make sure I put like a fun fact. So today's fun fact, 1985.
DeLorean.
Do you guys like that movie?
Yeah, for sure.
So it comes back
The
to
doc.
Janelle. It circles back to Planet Pancake and all that. So yeah.
Wow. No,
Let's go.
I love Back to the Future. That's actually one of my favorite movies.
Fun fact, I've never watched it.
No mames,
Never
Armando.
watched it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
No
They
tuve-
actually played in the gym quite often.
Yeah,
They did
yeah.
a lot during they did a lot during Halloween.
Yeah.
But no, they have like a famous like the time travel car. It's called the DeLorean.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, before we continue, I want to know how both of you guys started the businesses.
Right.
Like Nito, what made you get into that, and then we'll go on to Janelle with Planet Pancake.
So what made me dive into going like that route was working construction, realizing it wasn't for me, and then trying to figure out what I wanted to do next. And then one day an opportunity fell on my lap for making.
Why did you stop? Why did you think that construction was not for you?
It wasn't for me just because I felt like I was getting underpaid for what I was exposed to.
Which they are. I feel like construction
absolutely.
workers definitely get underpaid.
And I felt I wasn't appreciated, so that really like put me down, and it wasn't for me. I felt, and then I went into making chamoy, and then everything else fell after that, which was michelada mix, our dulces. Now we have 6 different flavors. Our michelada mix too, our pop-ups.
Yeah. And something that I do love about his whole business is the fact that, believe it or not, beforehand, my brother was always a foodie.
By the way,
Growing up-
Lily's a big stockholder in Chamoy Nito, so that's why she knows.
Cállate.
For real.
Fuera. My brother has always been a foodie growing up, number one, and he's always been like super intricate. Everything has to be like yes or
From
no, Janelle.
scratch, also.
From scratch.
Well, that's
Yes.
thanks to my dad, though.
Yeah, and that's
Yeah.
thanks to my dad. I've said it in the past that growing up, my dad was a chef when we were little, and throughout our whole life, he wasn't the type to make us a guisado or nothing like that. He was always throwing down with the most random things that you could think of. Yes or no?
Yes.
He would make like homemade lo mein one day. The next day he would make some Russian dish that I don't even know how to pronounce. The next day after that he'll make some other, I don't know, like so many different things that I wouldn't even know what it is nowadays, because obviously I don't eat everything, right? But when we were little, he would force us to eat that stuff, and he would go to like all the random like Vietnamese grocery stores and all like the little local stores to buy the actual products to make everything from scratch. And then fast forward to now, my brother is the same way. So whenever he started making chamoy, I remember him making me sample stuff and trying stuff or whatever. And the reason why, the first time that I tried it, that I loved it, you want to know why? Because it didn't make my stomach hurt. That was a big green flag for me. I was like, hell yeah. Because you guys know that I have a lot of like little stomach issues, and unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, there's a lot of rim dips, chamoy, that they make with candy, where they like melt the candy and they like make chamoy that way, which is good too. It's good too, but it's more like a candy dip. So when my brother made the chamoy, he makes it with fresh fruits and chiles, and I don't know everything he puts in there. But I have told him in the past that you need to post a little more of that when you're like making it from
the
scratch, because
process.
I find it so like, right?
Yeah, it is, and it's true because it really is all from scratch.
Yeah,
and
so
like
when we first started
sourced
looking
or
for
local
like a
source.
recipe, we did our like research extensively, because when we would go to stores and look at chamoy, it was all like
the
just
processed
liquid
one
and
a lot of like sugar, red 40, and then we were just like, we should just try to make it one day.
Yeah.
And then we were just looking up a bunch of recipes, and then
Oh, that's true. That's something that actually you guys haven't promoted too much, like, which you should. Maybe if it doesn't have red 40, no red 40, gluten free.
Yeah.
If you don't add sugar on some of them, sugar free, like stuff like that. Because people, I know I'm not the only one that always looks at stuff a little sideways, like
right,
isn't it?
exactly. And it's good to be more mindful of those ingredients, especially because it's in a lot of like Mexican candies and like just like drinks and stuff. Not drinks, but
yeah,
like
we really don't use too many
snacks.
ingredients in our recipes.
I've never gotten into red 40, but I know that's a big thing.
Right.
A big thing, yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Janelle? How did you start your pancake journey, which she just started maybe like, has it been a year already?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Literally
it has been.
in January.
Oh my God, Janelle.
You know
That's
what's crazy?
Time flies.
And it was with you guys too, because the first time you guys took us to Houston, we went to...
Shout out to Houston.
We went to Fonny's
shout
baby
out to
shower.
Houston.
Yeah.
And she had the lady with her son making pancakes, and I was like, damn, like nobody in Tampa does anything like that.
I always say that.
And I was like, that is like, me and Nito are like pancake connoisseurs too, because we're always like testing out different pancakes when we go eat breakfast. And so far, Cracker Barrel, best pancakes.
Oh yeah, hands down.
Oh my God, the little crust, I can't.
Yeah.
Anyways, those are our favorite pancakes if you
Hands
wanted to
down.
know. So that's pretty much where I got inspired from. I wish I had that like lady's information, because her pancake thing was so cute. It was like pink, and like it was like her and her son, which I thought was like adorable, because I was
Imagine
like,
Luna helping
I
you
know,
in the future.
that's literally why I was like, wow, one day this could be Luna's if
She's
I
already
make
helping
it.
us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Helping us
she's-
eat them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
for
definitely
sure.
loves eating the Nutella pancakes.
Yeah.
Those are her favorite.
Which I love the name, because Luna and then Planet, and it's all around Luna. I think that's badass.
Yeah,
So Planet
that's-
Pancake. Good job.
I love
Yep.
space. That's,
And not only does she sell on the weekends at my mom's location, but she's also available for catering, events
Pop-ups,
and
yeah.
parties and pop-ups.
I think you said Houston, right?
Yes.
That's where you got inspired. But I
Yes.
want to take a little break and shout out Rock'em Boots
Sheesh.
for
Yes.
sponsoring today's wear.
For real, bro.
Everyone's wearing boots actually here.
Hello.
Use
but
code
yeah,
Lily Bay.
Use code Lily Bay. But I got a
Mando's
question.
wearing your new botines that you
Oh
were talking
yeah, new
about last
botines.
weekend.
First time ever rocking botines. So
Con todo
They
y-
got
Con
the
todo
tag.
Yeah.
well, I'm still trying
Hell
them out.
yeah.
So, but I got a question for you guys. What do you guys call a happy cowboy?
Happy cowboy.
All right, I'll make it easy. A jolly rancher.
Oh my
Let's
God.
go.
You're so dumb.
Wait, that was a good one.
That's a good one right there, bro.
Let's go. I'm on it, baby.
That's the reaction he wants from you.
Yeah. I get so dry reactions. They
My
suck.
reaction is
yeah,
always
really?
like, bruh.
Yeah,
But
obviously.
the reason is that I don't give up is because when I see random people, they're like hey, tell me a dad joke, or you should do this dad joke, or like they're always giving me a.
Or do you have like a little notes
Yeah.
app, like writing them down?
Do they ever send
pretty
you?
cool.
Oh yeah, actually Rudy gave me today's dad joke
What?
on
And
the
it
previous
worked out perfect
podcast.
with the
Yeah.
boots.
So
I'm
yeah.
gonna have to
We
think of
had
one
no
now.
idea.
So yeah, I don't know. Wait, I kind of interrupted the 420 event. We closed off on that.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys, if you are interested in shopping chamoynito.com, don't forget to use code TCR.
Let's go.
Which will be active since the moment you hear me say these words right now.
Yeah.
So go check it out.
So yeah, we would love for you guys to try this out. Let us know what do you guys think. Hopefully by next week, on the comments of the next video, you're able to be like, oh yeah, I purchased some michelada mix, or I purchased this, and yeah.
Yeah, or if you have, let us know down below
Yeah.
your reviews on it and all of that good stuff. Which I kind of forgot to mention something about the pickles, even though I said it before. Let me go in. His pickles, are you ready for this? They are not like store-bought pickles. They are homemade pickles made from scratch.
He
you guys.
grows them in
So-
his backyard, by the
So
way.
the crunch on these pickles are another level. Wait, should I show them the crunch?
You should.
yeah.
I think you should. It's only right.
She's gonna show y'all the crunch, and she will.
Oh, they're cold.
If I let her, she will finish
I'll eat
them
this
right
one.
now.
Wait, am I
The
gonna
whole
be able to
thing.
open this?
Show her the crunch.
Come on, babe. You got this. Show them the gym life is paying off. Come on, one
The
more turn,
The
one more
soreness
turn.
is getting to her.
Come on,
That
come
shit
on,
gonna
one more
blow
turn.
up
Give me
all
that.
over
Stop.
you.
No, I'm not gonna be able to open this. Here, hurt my hands. Wait till y'all hear the crunch on this. You see, not even Nito can
I
open
don't want to
it.
spill it.
Need a man.
Drink the juice.
I literally said that's the. This is this whole thing for me now?
Yeah.
All right, good. Y'all ready to hear this crunch? I know.
I know. I'm gonna have to.
Now I'm
keep
like,
that
shit,
up.
that shit better crunch.
For real, imagine.
I was like, damn.
Let's go.
Oh, I'm nervous.
A little ASMR moment.
But yeah, if you guys want to taste these pickles, use code TCR at checkout at chamoynito.com. Come on, babe. Nobody wants to.
Oh,
Is that
that was
enough?
very satisfying.
That is
So
not
good. I know you want one
satisfying.
to know.
I do. Here you go.
Luckily, Lily Bay has some questions for you guys.
I do.
She actually asked the TCR family to send questions for you guys, so we're gonna answer some. I also have a question for you guys, which is not like personal or anything like that, just something I thought of. But should you go first, babe?
No, go ahead.
Okay. This is actually something that I told Janelle earlier. It says, tell a story of a stranger you met that you'll never forget. So I'm going to let you guys think about it. I'll go first, but I'm going to let you guys think about it. Pretty much, we used to live in downtown, right? And every morning I would run, not every single morning, but maybe 2-3 times a week I would run, take my morning jog, and come back upstairs. Every single day I would see this guy, right? And then finally this guy talked to me because he saw me wearing a Guariz shirt. I think it was the Viva Mexico Cabrones t-shirt. And then he screamed at me. He was like, hey, Viva Mexico. So then I like took my headphones off and I was like, hey, what's up, man? It was a homeless guy, right? So I go up to him. I was like, hey, gracias, no, como andamos, whatever. I start making conversation to him, right? And it's a conversation that I will never forget. Pretty much this guy, I've never asked the homeless guy, like, why are you homeless or how'd you go through this? And it was my first time going through it, you know?
Can I interrupt you for a second?
Of course, my love.
Before you continue that, we had already seen him like a week prior.
Yeah.
Or almost like, like a week prior.
We'll see him all the time.
And every day after that, from the first time we saw him, all we could do was think about him. Like we felt so bad, like, damn, what could we do to give this guy like some work or, you know, to get him off his feet? Maybe he's like here and doesn't know nobody, you know, somehow ended up here from Mexico, whatever the case is, right? And after that, we kept going to the River Rock to look for him. Not really look for him, but would be running if we bumped into him, we did or whatever. And then the next time that we did is when Mando saw him and continued.
Right. So I asked him, I was like, I never asked this. I think this is kind of rude, but I asked him, so, you know, why are you in this situation? Because he was homeless, right? And he pretty much said that life hit him very hard. Like bills stacked up on him. His family kind of left him. He tried to get a job, but everything was so expensive. You know, everything was so expensive. Like he'll start to work, but all the money will go on bills. That he got to the point where he gave up. He was like, you know what? It's easier being homeless. I was like, damn, that's crazy. I took it 2 ways. I was like, damn, I understand that life is hard and sometimes you just give up. And if you enjoy that, do you. That's fine. But then the other side, I'm like, damn, like, you could echarle ganas. You could push hard and hopefully get out of there. But we don't know his situation. We don't know what he's been through,
and at
you know?
the end of the day, he told you that he was lazy.
Yeah.
How did he tell you?
Yeah, I'm lazy, man. I don't like working. I'd rather be here chilling versus out in the sun busting my ass. He literally... I forgot that part. But yeah, that's what I was thinking. But that's something that engraved to me, that he's lazy. Until this day, like literally 3-4 years later.
That Mexican guy that we saw running.
Yeah.
3-4 years later, he's still there on the bike chilling. He looks happy though. He looks happy.
He does look happy. He looks healthy. He has his little headphones on.
He's chilling.
Like, he doesn't look like if he hasn't ate or if he hasn't showered. He looks like if he's just running around or at the river walk, hanging out, you know?
Right.
So
the only thing that gives him off is that he has his bike full of stuff.
Yeah.
But if it wasn't for that, you would never know.
So that was my story of a stranger that I met and the story that I will never forget.
Isn't that so crazy? Because Nito and I, we were just talking about, like, when we left the Riverwalk earlier, how we saw the reason why we kind of have trust issues with homeless people is because, on another note, like, one time we were at, CVS, and we were buying stuff. We came out, this person approached us and was like, hey, like, our car broke down, like, my daughter's over there, like, we need help. And me and Nito, we were obviously like, oh my God, like, how can we help you, blah, 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 blah. And then this, like, we ended up just giving them money to cut the story short or whatever. And then maybe like a week later or 2 weeks later, we went to Walmart. Same person, same story. And we were just like, fuck, like,
flabbergasted.
we were so, like, invested because we kept on, like, thinking about them. We kept
even
on,
like days later, you were thinking about them.
Because we were like, we didn't know, like, what had happened. We never really saw the daughter. And, like, we kind of, I don't know. We wanted to help in that moment because, like you said, you feel bad. You hear somebody and they're coming up to you like...
You want to do the most.
Yeah, of course. So we're not going to be like, get away from us. We were like, yeah, anything we can do to help. So when we saw them again, and they even asked us again, we were like, we just saw you last week at CVS with the same thing. And then they literally just, like, ran away from us, right? And we were just like...
Okay. What? That's crazy.
Yeah, but we were just talking about that today. So
yeah, we were.
That's crazy.
I don't have anybody, I think. The same guy as you. And lately, now that we are in our running era again, we go back to our old running grounds, and he's still there. So now every time I see him, I just remember that.
Well, I'll be quick about my second story. This will be quick because I only said one, right? This happened to me literally like a week ago. I'm backing out my house, right? And there's a guy walking down the street. He's like, hey, man, I just ran out of gas. My car is right there. Can I get a gas tank so I could take to the gas station, pump my gas, and then I'll bring it back to you? I saw his car right there. It was with the blinking lights. So I was like, one, I'm not going to go over there and waste my time, whatever. I was like, nah, man, I don't got nothing, man. I can't help you. But then I was being a nice guy. I was like, you know what? I got a big-ass gas tank in the garage. So I grabbed the gas tank, and it was halfway full. I was like, this is the worst thing that could happen. He pumps gas and doesn't come back, or he pumps gas and just brings an empty can. No hay pedo. I was helping him out. Yeah. He offered me Cash App to pay me. Or I was like, no, don't worry. Figure your situation out. Once you're done, the gate's gonna be closed. Throw the gas tank over. Till this day, I have not seen that gas tank. Till this fucking day, dog. I'm like,
you should have charged him Cash App.
I'm like, for people like you, other innocent people pay. Yeah. I'm like, the easiest thing you could have done is pump your fucking gas, come back around, throw the gas tank over, and that's it. The best thing you could do is bring the gas tank full. I did you a favor, and that's it. But none of the.
Well, what kind of car was he driving?
I don't know. It was I couldn't see it.
So Nito's always suspicious.
So I hear a lot of people, and even like when we go to Mexico and stuff like that, some people, like normal people like us, will be like, no, ni les des, because they are lying or they don't really need it or whatever. But you know what? Like me, I still always help. Even if they're like screwing me over or lying or whatever the case is, I'm like, dice mi mamá, hay un Dios. And there's somebody watching, and at the end of the day, I did my part. So I always help no matter what. Like, even if I am kind of suspicious, like, are you lying to me? You know, I still help. There's one time I went into the one time I went into a smoothie spot.
Planet Smoothie?
I think Planet Smoothie, and there was a guy outside, and he's like, yo, can I get some change or whatever? And I was like, I don't have no cash on me. I only have my card. He's like, oh, it's okay. And I'm like, oh, well, I'll buy you something from in here. Like, what do you want to eat? So I take him inside with me. Yeah, I never even told you this. I take him inside with me. And I'm like, yeah, just get whatever you want, you know? And he's like, okay. And he's like looking at the same time I'm ordering what I want, you know? And all of a sudden he's like, could you just give me a gift card?
Holy
like,
moly.
I already ate. And I was like, yeah, I could get you a
What
gift
the
card.
hell?
Because if he already ate, why would I make him grab food and then, like, he already ate, just going to go bad and soggy? At least a Planet Smoothie gift card he would have to use for food later, you know? So yeah, I ended up buying him like I got him like $15 or something, gift card, and yeah, that was it. But
That's funny.
But I was like, he's probably gonna sell this gift card. But at the end of the day,
you did your
whatever.
due diligence.
I did my
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, I mean, that was me earlier today. Like, you guys went on your run. I had Luna with me. She ran out of her juice. So I'm looking up on my phone, like, the nearest convenience store. It's a CVS, like, half a mile down the road. So we walk all the way over there. I get her juice. I get water. I walk out. There's a guy out there, and he's like, hey, man, do you have any cash? And obviously, I didn't have nothing with me. So I'm like, I don't got nothing, bro. But he's like, oh, what about something to drink? So I give him my water that I just walked half a mile to go buy, and I'm like, did I really think that through? You know?
Yeah.
So then I go
sometimes
buy
you're too
another
nice,
fucking
Yeah.
drink.
Oh, wait. Before we continue, we're gonna take a quick break. We'll be right back.
and we are back, you guys. And like Mando said earlier, are you drinking? I thought it was a beer.
a cold
Pinche
one,
Mando.
bro.
As I said earlier,
Just a Sprite Zero.
we asked on my Instagram for you to send us over any questions that you guys might have for Nito and Janelle. Which, did we say their full names at the beginning? Do we like?
Well, just
absolutely
in
suck?
case, go ahead, say them.
In case I didn't say it, this is my brother Juan, but we call him Nito. You know, Juanito, Nito.
Juanito,
And my
okay.
cuñada Janelle.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Okay, so are you ready for these questions? Mm-hmm. First, the biggest question that I see the most: Are you guys having more babies?
Dun dun dun.
Oh,
She's pregnant.
Oh my God!
Dang, no
Just
wonder
kidding.
you're not drinking. Let's go.
No.
Negative.
Not anytime.
Not anytime soon. We
Yeah.
honestly really want to wait. We're really enjoying Luna right now.
Yes.
And, you know.
Well, that
Yeah.
question, it sucks because literally, when you don't have kids, they'll be like, so when are you having kids? And then once you have the first one, the next question, when is the
Yeah.
next one?
Exactly.
And when is the next one?
And then people
se
try,
acaba,
people
you
try
know?
to guilt us into being like, oh, you're really going to leave her without a sibling. It's like, Jesus,
Yeah.
she's 2 years
Relax.
old.
She
I'm
has
like,
cousins
she's
who she
got
plays with who are her
literally-
age.
Yeah.
You know.
Nito, what is something that Lily did that annoyed you growing up?
Huh.
Like, be real, though. Be real. Don't lie.
Let me think about that one because there's a lot of things.
He's like, let me choose my favorite one.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say this on camera.
Taking the blame maybe for everything.
Yeah. Taking the blame for stuff I didn't do.
He was the only boy, so he
So
would take the blame.
who would be asking for this? Like your dad or your mom or what's going on? What blame? Things
The
like
only-
what?
It was bad things.
Like what? Go ahead. We'll blur it out if we have to.
You know, I didn't say it then. I don't think I'm going to say it now.
Let's just say 420 friendly stuff,
Okay.
which is the next question.
Which is
are
not
you
bad
guys, Are you guys 420 friendly?
I would
100%.
I would say yes. That was my job prior to
Sorry,
like, when
Mom.
I had Luna. So yeah, I used to work in like the medical industry. So yeah, I'm very familiar.
Agree. How long have you guys been together?
We have been together since 2011.
Wait, what grade was that?
That was 8th grade for us.
Eighth grade.
So a
Yes.
long time.
Yep.
Wait, I have a question. What is the hardest part of being a mom?
the hardest part of being a mom.
That was a question, actually.
To be honest, the hardest part is literally thinking about anything possibly happening to your child. That's literally what keeps me up at night. That's honestly what keeps me from having more kids.
How often do you think about that, though?
The world is scary, so every single day.
Every single day. That's crazy.
I mean, yeah. There's a lot of bad shit that happens in schools, and it doesn't necessarily have to be like the craziest thing, but like I feel like kids influence other kids very easily, and I don't know. I'm just very scared for her to grow up.
Somebody asked how'd you guys meet, but I think you answered that in 8th grade or in middle school.
Yeah, in middle school.
We had a class together.
And who chased who?
Janelle was chasing me.
Dang, Janelle. Nah, for real?
Yeah.
I never knew
Well,
that.
why are you lying?
Wait, no.
Well,
She said yeah.
It was like an
No, you said yeah already.
Yeah, it was like an equal chase. So basically, Nito had asked me to be his girlfriend at first.
Are you
but
gonna
then
go
like
through the whole story?
Yeah, I'm gonna go through the whole
go.
story.
We're here for
I'm
it.
gonna go through the whole story. What?
Well, this was 8th grade.
This was
so it
8th
doesn't
grade.
count.
So obviously we have a baby. We're like we have a whole life together. So this is just shit that we make fun of each other for.
Yeah, it is kind of funny.
We were in 8th grade. We dated for maybe like a week and a half, and then he like was in love with his childhood bestie.
Who the hell was it?
He wasn't in love, but like she had
Wait.
said that she liked him, and he went after her.
Wait, who?
We're not saying
I'm not
names
gonna
and-
say no names. This
Yeah,
girl got a
what the
whole
hell?
life.
No, but you're going to tell me after
I'm
this.
gonna tell you after, obviously.
Okay.
But it's
remember
okay.
no
Me and
other
this
girl.
girl.
We're
Me and
going to
this
put
girl.
her out on the podcast.
Yeah, no, we're
bring her
cool.
next week.
Yeah, no, we're cool. She's a cool girl.
Wait, you know her?
Yeah.
What the?
Okay,
My brain is spinning
It's
right
8th
now.
grade, guys.
Oh,
Come on.
okay.
And it was like Nito talked to her for like a week. I had a new boyfriend in like a week.
What the
Too.
hell, Janelle?
Yeah, I was like,
Maldita.
I mean, think about it. Someone just left you for your friend. Are you gonna be sad, or you're like, I have a new boyfriend already?
Yep, I have a new boyfriend.
You know, like I was not sad. And
She
then
was not sad, guys.
yeah, and then maybe like a month later, that didn't work out for him. That didn't work out for
Let's
me.
go.
And then we ended up having a class together and sitting right next to each other. And then I used to ask him for help all the time, but I was like still salty with him. So that's when he started chasing me because I was like, "You're dirty."
Yeah.
I was a player back in that.
So
Okay.
so that's how.
That's funny. I never knew that one.
Yeah.
Somebody said, who is more lit, you or Nito? Or Nito or you?
Me.
Nito or Janelle? And from Mando and Lily. So I guess we need
Mando.
to answer from all four of us.
Okay. So
From you two, who's more lit?
Nito, obviously,
All day.
Yeah,
all day.
for sure.
And what do you
All day.
say from Mando and Lily?
Lily has her moments of being super lit.
I feel like you Lily more
And
than
Mando,
I'm gonna
for
be
sure, is
honest.
the chill one. But Mando has his times where Lorenzo
Yeah,
pulls
they definitely. You
Not
guys
Lorenzo.
definitely take turns.
We do take turns.
Yeah,
Have
which
y'all
is good.
seen us like both lit? Nah,
Yes.
right?
No, no,
It's
no.
always one or the other, right?
I've been there to witness
Both?
both.
Okay.
I guess I really never noticed.
Janelle, this is for you. How do your cuñadas treat you? AKA me, Maria, and Yeral.
You would think it's pretty intimidating having 3 cuñadas, right? And being the only man's girlfriend in the family, but those are my dogs.
Yeah.
Those are
Do
my
you-
dogs.
Do you see Lily as a sister?
Yeah.
Wait. Let me phrase this right.
gonna
Do you
cry.
see her as a sister, or do you see her as a bigger sister, or do you see her as a sister-in-law? How do you see her?
I mean, I would say I would see her as a sister.
Not a bigger sister, just a sister. Because there's difference, right?
I mean, I feel like an older sister.
Yeah.
You would go to an older sister for like advice or like what to do on things. So yeah, I guess. But then I also like I wouldn't just put her in that box because I
Okay.
like see her as like
Both.
a friend. You know what I mean? Because I also like.
Well, remember, we've known Janelle since she was like 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? 12.
No, I don't think it was 12.
13.
Maybe like 13 or 14.
Yeah, like I for sure
Still,
knew of
getting
you
low.
or knew you in middle school.
But I was the same person, so
Yeah.
it's like the years don't really matter.
Next question is, how do you feel about Lily and Mando when they're with Luna?
Well,
I feel. Oh, go ahead. I feel like I talk too much.
I feel like, wait, rephrase that question again. I'm
How
sorry.
do you feel about Lily and Mando when they're with Luna? I guess like or how do you feel about like our relationship?
Do you feel
with
confident
Luna?
about the?
Yeah, like,
Yeah, I
trust
mean,
them.
yeah, I trust them, of course. You know, that's my oldest sister who took care of me when I was younger. So
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Can't go wrong with that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And Mondo, obviously, my sister trusts him, so I trust Mondo, and he's been here in the family now for
Like 8 years?
over 5 years at
Yeah.
least.
Yeah.
So I
And-
trust both of them, and Luna loves them both. Like
Yeah,
anytime she
obviously-
sees them or hears of them, she's like
Exactly.
looking for them or
If
calling
your
their
kids
name.
love somebody, you can
Yeah,
obviously.
Luna made a whole
Trust
song
them.
about me this morning.
Literally. We told her one time that we were going to go to the park with Lily. And she literally the whole time, Mommy, put my zapatos on. Come on, we go to the park. Come on. And in the car, she's like, park with Lily.
Oh my God.
Go to park with Lily. And
Yeah.
me and Nina were like, oh,
I screen
my
recorded it.
God.
And then when she didn't see Mondo till the end, and she ran up
And
to
she
him.
ran
Yeah.
up to him. Yeah. It was so
funny.
cute. I was like,
funny.
wow.
For Janelle, what did you think was the of the family at first? Like all of Nito's family.
I come from a really small family, so I was very intimidated because I usually only have to say hi to like an aunt and an uncle and like my cousin. Like that is like times 100 in your family. So it was intimidating at first, but I love it now because obviously I'm a part of it.
Yeah, you're in the mix now for sure.
Yeah.
And everyone, I feel like she knows, and I've always said this 1,000 times. I'm very grateful for our family because we all always look out for each other. So I know there's been a few times where Janelle picks up like my cousin's daughters, or my cousin looks out for Janelle's baby, and vice versa. You know, with anybody, we know that even if you needed to call Willie or somebody like last minute, like, hey, I know you're home and Luna needs a ride from school.
Yeah.
That you know that they'll come through. Is what I love about it too.
Yeah, they just bought her a bathing suit. Like,
Oh yeah,
the
they
other
told me
day.
the bluey one,
Oh,
right?
yeah,
that's funny.
It's the crop one that you showed me.
Yeah, so cute.
How the next question is, how did you pick Luna as her name?
So it's actually kind of a funny story. I really didn't want Luna to be her name. I know, shocker.
I never knew that.
I wanted a variation of Luna because I felt like, might be controversial to say, Luna is quite often a pet's name. And I knew
Not
that.
a pet.
I knew that going into naming her that. But, you know, Nito one day came home from the Bucks game. And, well, let me tell you my versions of Luna that I had. Anybody can take them. I had, like,
Go Bucks.
yeah, I had Lunera, which I thought was cute, but Nito thought it was, like, too close to Lunar. So I was like...
Oh yeah, you did tell me
Yeah,
that.
well, that's the name, like, I was dead set on. But he was like, he came home drunk from a Bucks game one day, and he started cuddling me. And
There's
like,
no way he came home drunk from a Bucks game. I
Oh,
do not believe that.
I know, so hard to
She's
believe.
lying on my name.
And usually Nito is, like, the type of, like, drunk person to just, like, pass out or whatever. But he came home, he started snuggling me in my belly, and he was like, this is Luna, babe. This is Luna.
What?
Aw.
And I mean, I was like, okay. Her name's Luna. I was like, but I'm
I
picking the
love
middle
her
name.
Yeah.
Love it. The next question is, do you guys consider yourself strict parents or more chill, laid back parents?
I want to say we're chill and laid back, but we know, like, you know, what we have to do as parents to make sure that she doesn't, you know,
She's like a good human
yeah,
being.
she
Yeah.
doesn't have like mixed behavior, you know.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. We're like chill to an extent to where we want her to like be herself and
And she's so
want her to
smart too, to where she
explore.
like lets us know how she's feeling.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
We're
Yeah.
super grateful for that.
So it's not always like
Yeah, she makes it
being
easy,
tough.
to be honest.
Yeah.
She makes it easy to be a parent. Like, I was just telling Nito in the car, like, sometimes I feel bad for, like, getting annoyed sometimes, just like how parents do. You're trying to get stuff done, and the baby's like, mommy, 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 mommy. I feel bad for getting annoyed sometimes, but then I'm like, it's not her that I'm annoyed at. It's me because I'm also trying to regulate my emotions.
Yeah.
So I have to be the one to show her how to do that. So if I'm getting annoyed and frustrated at everything, that's how she's going to get with everything. So
Yeah.
it's really just created more self-awareness for us on how we act, because she is a direct reflection
She's a sponge.
of us.
She's picking
Yes.
up everything.
So I've always hyped up Janelle with the way that she's raising Luna, well, her and my brother. I love the way that they're doing it, because actually I hype up all of my friends. The majority of my friends growing up, they were all super chill, laid back. You see Miriam, you see my little Scarlett sleeping on the chairs while we're at a party. You know, the same way we did. You see Amanda, she lets the babies do and roam around as they please, right?
Yeah.
And I am the type that I love that type of parenting. Like, I don't like micromanaging everything, because from what I've seen with all of you guys is that the way that you guys are doing it, all of these kids, and some of these kids are already 17, 12, 13, 15 years old. They've all grown up and are very good kids, super good kids. So, I've always felt that I want to be that type of mom one day. And honestly, you're more Americanized. That's something we didn't really talk about. Janelle's not Mexican. Janelle is Puerto Rican, but raised here in the United States. So whenever I recently came across my first experience with I would say micromanaging mom type of person, and that scared me, because I was like, dang, like, imagine if I become that way. I do not want to be like that, you know?
And it's easy to get like that.
And it's easy to get like that. Remember, you told me at the beginning you would go down so many rabbit holes at the beginning, and it would make you like overstimulated with a lot of things, right? So whenever you had Luna, I was like, damn, like, I wonder if she's going to be like that with my niece. Like, I wonder if we're not going to be able to do all these little things with her because she's micromanaging everything. And, oh, my God, I know, because she's on this moon or this phase or whatever the case is. But you didn't. Thankfully, you didn't. And Luna has been such a good representation of the type of kids that I've seen in the past with my friends, too, growing up. That with more chill parents, I don't know if it's just me, but what I've seen in the past is the chiller you are, the more chill your kid is, right?
Yeah. I mean, we also like reflect a lot on our own childhoods, and we just try to like take what we loved and take what we didn't love and just try to make the best environment.
Yeah.
For
And by chill, I don't mean that you let them do whatever they want.
Exactly.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
But I've seen Janelle, for example, when Luna gets like fussy, Janelle's tone does not change. Janelle's will be like, "What is wrong, Luna? Okay, but you're fine now, right? All right, moving on." And like, quick, the little tantrum just goes away instantly.
Yeah.
But if you, like you said, if you react a certain way, then she's gonna learn to start reacting that way too.
Yeah.
So I love that. So I'm always
And they
hyping them
fall
up for
deeper
that.
into that emotion, because whenever she is a little bit frustrated, and like we are too, and we see that we're like not handling the situation properly,
we just acknowledge it and try to move on, because letting her know like her feelings are valid. Like, of course, she's 2 years old, she's having a meltdown that she can't color anymore because we got to go somewhere.
Exactly.
Like, it's okay.
Yeah, it's not the end of the world all the time.
Yeah.
So it's just validating her, and like, I know it sounds stupid to validate a 2-year-old, but it really does help their.
I mean, this right now when they're learning, they're like sponges. So I would.
And she spends all day with us, working on the road.
Yeah, she sees a lot more than like the average 2-year-old, I feel.
So it's good that she can communicate with us sometimes, because it's like we don't always know what she wants, but the fact that she's able to tell us sometimes is great, because for our peace of mind.
This is like a mixture of a question. I don't know if it's gonna work out. I might delete this, but I'm gonna ask it, right? This mixture is you as a daughter and a mom, and you as a son and a dad now, right? What is one thing that you wouldn't want Luna to do to you that you did to your parents?
Oh, damn. Everything.
That's a good question.
Or like something that you do, like talk back, that you know it's wrong. You know it's fucking wrong and you shouldn't do it, but you still do it to this day, or you did it back in the day. What is that one thing that you would change?
That you wouldn't want Luna to do.
Yeah. That you wouldn't want your daughter to do.
Something I did to my parents that I wouldn't want Luna to do to me. I mean, I was a good kid. I'm not gonna,
He was.
I wasn't always breaking the laws of
Like
the
me.
house, But I don't know. Yeah, talking back, everyone does that to their parents every now and then.
Come on, dig deep, man.
Some
This is a cruda realidad, bro.
I
Come
don't
on,
know.
dig deep.
Some I don't want my kid to do to me. I mean, I've never really betrayed my parents to where it's like something horrible, but
I know Janelle has one.
I don't know.
What'd you know?
Yeah, I'll let Janelle go so I can think about it a little
I don't
bit.
know. I mean, obviously not to commit crimes. I don't want her to, go to like juvie or something.
No, but something that you did.
I'm saying that.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't want her to do any petty crimes
right.
as a
Something
child.
not worth-
Yeah, I mean, everything got taken care of, but I don't want, I regret putting my parents through that. That's what I regret. I regret making them like disappointed, if that makes sense. Like
Embarrassed.
embarrassed. Like that was definitely a moment.
That makes sense.
That you would take back and you wouldn't
Yeah,
want that
yeah,
to happen. Yeah.
Because now that I'm an adult and I see like what my parents could have potentially been going through, and then for me to just be like a menace, I feel bad. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, I guess one thing I wouldn't want my kid, to put me through that I put my parents through was just like when I know we didn't have like money, just always asking for stuff. You know what I mean? And my parents still trying to figure it out and would always come through and like give me what I would want.
Yeah, Nito went through a little phase where he was a little bougie.
Like he didn't
I
care
remember
like
that.
if there was money or not.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just like
Well,
I
he didn't
want
know.
it.
Like you don't
Yeah,
know.
you don't know as a
Especially
kid.
like our parents were never the type to tell us, "Hey, right now we can't." They'll just try to figure it out.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, that makes sense.
That's a
and
good question.
And to close it off, the last question I'm gonna read is: what are you guys most grateful for, and what would you like to improve?
I'm definitely grateful that I can be a stay-at-home mommy and take care of my baby, because that is truly all I ever want in life to do. And I definitely want to just be more like, I don't know, I want to like grow more. I want us to be more comfortable. Like, I don't know, because I feel like we get into our heads a lot and it holds us back from our business. So I would like us to get out of that. That's like my main goal. But I'm grateful that we are.
You are where you are right now,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. But I would like to do more.
Yeah, same. I'm grateful for my baby, our family, how we're able to all literally spend every day together, But I also would like to improve our business, our business aspect of our family side.
It's just hard because Nito said earlier, like, we are in charge of like production,
Everything.
Yeah, they do everything by
shipping,
themselves.
Shipping.
online. We're at the store, so time management is probably the best way to sum it up.
Yeah. All right, you guys. We have one question that we want to ask our guests from now on. How do you guys cure your cruda?
Well, me personally, I have the cruda cure at my
Let's go.
disposal every time,
Which is?
my go-to right here.
This is the pickle one, which is my go-to.
Oh yeah, my other go-tos right here, but they're both fire.
The michelada mix. This
Yes.
is the cruda cure. This and a bowl of pho.
Oh my God!
And I'm
Hell
telling
yeah.
you will never have another hangover in your life.
Agree. That's mine too. I don't
Yeah.
know if y'all know this.
Hello. Those two go hand in hand.
We're all pho connoisseurs, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm
Pho
usually
is
crudo
definitely
on
great.
like a Sunday though, and my dad's tacos when he's at the store cooking
Oh,
definitely
yeah.
hit
Yeah,
hard.
With my
that's
mom's
one of
salsa?
yours.
Sheesh. All right. Well,
I'm
that's
hungry.
it for today. Thank you guys so much
Yeah.
for coming out to the podcast. And hopefully you guys will see them again on the podcast, right? Next time maybe a little lit. Today was more chill because we're fit life right now, me and
Yes.
Janelle. But that is it, right?
Yeah, that's it. Thanks for joining us. Shout outs to Nito. Shout outs to Janelle for showing up today. And
Super last minute. We told them today and they showed up.
We had
you
a
guys.
great time. And make sure you go to chamoynito.com and shop whatever products you want to check out.
Yeah,
Don't
And
forget
that's
to
it.
use that discount code.
Oh, yeah. Use code TCR at checkout.
Yes.
And that's it, right?
Yep. We'll see y'all the next one.
Bye.
Bye.